When you perform a bout of resistance training, all of the physiological stimulus that occurs is very similar to what you see in other modes of exercise like running, cycling, etc. We've actually just completed a study where we compared performing sets to failure on a leg press to performing high intensity interval training on a recumbent bike. And we tried to match the two modalities as best as possible for the intensity of effort and how long people were doing them for, to see whether or not the actual mode of exercise itself influenced the physiological stimulus.
And what appeared?
We found no difference in oxygen costs, respiratory exchange ratio, the amount of lactate they produced. We looked at measures of muscle activity using electromyography, found no difference. We also looked at changes in muscle swelling using ultrasound, no differences in any of the variables. And then coming back to that review as well, we've also found that there are all of the kind of chronic adaptations that happen over time from doing that type of training repeatedly, that we think are the reasons why, for example, traditional endurance training improves your cardiorespiratory fitness, also happen from resistance training if it's done to a high intensity of effort. So you see increases in the number and the activity of the mitochondria, so you have what's called mitochondrial biogenesis occur. You see increases in the number of capillaries that are supplying the muscles, so the muscles just become more oxidative, they get a better kind of blood supply and oxygen supply and ability to remove waste products, so they become more efficient physiologically, which is what contributes to your cardiorespiratory fitness.